on human rights, it is doing better than it has done before. It has a list of those who died. It has a list of those who disappeared. It is helping where necessary, but I want to call upon them to step up. Their work is not to massage the government. They are a constitutional commission appointed courtesy of the people of Kenya. They should be calling out the government more. They should have a more and firmer statement on the state of human rights, on the need to forthwith stop the abductions. They should call out the police service. They should call out Dr. William Ruto and his rogue government. They should call out all the institutions. They are doing that, but not enough. Look at our judiciary. The High Court, some courts are doing very well. A bit of the Court of Appeal, I will not go beyond that. They are doing very well in calling out the government, but they could do more. And I like to remind them, they are not appointed by William Ruto and his rogue regime. They are appointed by the people of Kenya. They should look at Article 159, which sets up the courts for onwards. And they should realize that whatever they do in the name of the people of Kenya who have donated power, judicial power to them, it must be done for the best interests of the people. If it is Adani, they should ask themselves, if the people of Kenya are opposed, is the decision we are making for the people of Kenya? If it is in the matter of human rights, and I want to commend the courts that have shown courage and spine in standing up for the people. You remember recently when they charged Morara, the court threw out the charges because they were fictitious. We commend the judiciary and we want to see more of that. We want to see them come out firm because they are the guardians of the Constitution. The Constitution is not at fault, but we Kenyans, we professionals, whether you are a police officer, whether you are in an office like IPOA, whatever office you hold, are you defending and upholding the Constitution of Kenya? If we answer that positively, then we'll have a better nation. And if you are a citizen, you too have a duty.
Former Deputy President aspirant through the Azimio Kenya coalition, Martha Karua, has come out to strongly condemn the kind of abductions and the kind of things which are happening in the country. Remember, in the recent days, we have seen how a lot of people have been abducted, especially those who are anti-government, from famous bloggers to even the demonstrators of June 25th. For the longest time, this scene has taken the country by storm, and many people have been condemning and are very super furious. For example, there was this man who was called Bob Njagi, who was abducted and taken away for almost a month. When the public uproar rose, that is when he was released. And that begs the question, what's really happening in the country? Why are there these kind of abductions? Why don't people really take people to the right channel, especially through the police? When a person is abducted, he's taken through various areas, which some of them are not the right means. And that has caused a lot of uproar in the country. And it's really going to continue this way, then we are headed in another country. Another news is that pastors across Kenya have come out to condemn the president, and the majority of them are even taking the podium Sunday to Sunday, suggesting that the government which is in place is not the government which they voted in.
Lakini hawawezi marehemu Riswa. Wewe nataka nifukuze pepo katika jina la Yesu. Riswa. Gavana, nataka nikwambie tena, wewe umeingia kwa system. Tunataka tutoe hiyo pepo. Si uliona hiyo pepo ili kusanya kila mtu, wakasema wewe unataka upinduliwe. Hakuna, katika jina la Yesu. Riswa. Hey, rais, nataka nikwambie, hata wakienda chini ya maji waende wanunue majini, hakuna kitu itakugusa. Mzalia, katika jina la Yesu. Riswa. Wanakaa kabisa kamati za siri usiku, wanaenda kwa mahoteli, wanasema huyu walisema wanataka kukuangusha, lakini ile pepo tulitoa ilikuwa imekimbia na Mungu alikuwa karibu na wewe. Pepo katika jina la Yesu. Riswa. Wewe akuja ingie katika hii ibada, aanze kulete mambo yake. Amekuja na mambo yake akasema nitaona hiyo ibada isifaulu katika jina la Yesu. Riswa. Wewe yule mtu anakuja kwako ajichunge kabisa. Lazima ajue sisi ADC tumesimama. Na mimi nafukuza hiyo pepo, nasema katika jina la Yesu, choma
Choma.
hey, pepo katika jina la Yesu, choma
Choma.
wewe unaenda kwa majini, unaenda wapi? Hiyo mapepo yako katika jina la Yesu, choma
Choma.
mulisubira tuya mulisubira toa
Toa.
hiyo pepo katika huyo mtu, toa.
Toa.
Saa hii wanaenda kunyamaza, hawataongea. Tunafunga midomo siku ya leo, hakuna mtu atakuongelesha wewe. Hawa watu yote watafungwa katika jina la Yesu. Funga,
Funga.
hiyo midomo katika jina la Yesu. Funga,
Funga.
katika jina la Yesu. Choma.
Choma.
Yesu abugaye.
Reverend Ndago, soma.
You have seen the pastor say there who was circulating in another clip saying that the government which is came in is not the government which is in position. The government, the way it's behaving, is not the government they really voted in. This government has become a very different entity from the one which they voted in. Remember when President Ruto was campaigning to be the president, he was using the Bible and he amassed such large following through churches because he contributed to churches, especially in Mount Kenya, where he garnered 90% of the votes, which propelled him to status by defeating his closest allies by 200,000 plus votes. So the church has come out to say that this same president is not the one who was there during the campaign period. He has totally become a very different person who, at the moment, they don't believe is President William Ruto.